All righty. I'm back. You're back because you're watching the video. That was a good one. Let's finish this off. All right. Your first car costs $5,200. You make a down payment of $2,200. Pay off the balance in 12 equal monthly payments. What is the monthly payments? So we're going to write an equation for this. So we've paid $2,200 plus we've got to take 12 times the amount for each payment, and that's got to add up to $5,200 when we're all done. That's our equation. So I think I might have enough room to maybe solve this in here. So I'm going to subtract 2,200. And that's going to give me 12x is equal to 3,000. So then I've got to divide by 12, and that will tell me what my monthly payment is. So let's see, 3,000 divided by 12. Let's see, twice. I can use a calculator, but that's going to be $250 a month. Inequalities. Kind of similar to equations. However, with inequalities, we're dealing with less than and greater than signs. So 11, the sum of a number and 12 is less than 39. Sum means add. And so we're going to take x plus 12. That's less than 39. We're all done. The difference of a number and 6, difference means subtract. So x minus 6, greater than or equal to 16. Greater than or equal to 16. We have to be able to look at graphs too. Now notice here that this one, okay, we want all the numbers that are less than 1, but because this circle here, it's kind of hard to see, this circle is closed in, we want all the numbers less than or equal to 1. And we want you to really focus on writing the variable always on the left side when you're working on graphs, okay? Which segues into 14. What if it's not written so the variable's on the left side? We make it so. This reads 9 is greater than or equal to x. We're going to change this around so it's x is less than or equal to 9. Notice how the inequality is pointing at the x here, still pointing at the x on the changed one. So I'm going to put a 9 right in the middle. Because it's equal to, it is a closed circle. And I want all of the numbers less than 9. Okay, to the left of 9. That's where they're all less. There's my happy little graph right there. 15, we've got this football game, longest game, 5.5 hours. Write and graph an inequality that represents the time of all other high school football games. Well, if that's the record, everything else was less than that. So we could say x is less than 5.5 hours. But in this case, we're going to put 5.5 right here. We're going to put an open circle, which means that all the other games are not equal to 5.5. Because if that's the record, they're all less than that. Little squiggle action. There we go. 16. If you know how to solve inequalities, we could do that, or we could just start plugging numbers in to see what works. Okay. So if I put -5 in, that's -10 plus 1. Nope, that's not greater than 13. How about 4? 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1. That's 9. Nope. How about 6? 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1. Nope, that's 13, which is not greater than 13. 7, 14 plus 1. You bet that works. And 10, 20 plus 1. Yeah, that works. So that's just a little substitution with those right there. All right, while we're at it, let's just go and do the last page of this. You have $20 to buy apps for your phone. Each app costs $1.99. Write an inequality that models the situation. Well, $1.99 times the number of apps has to be less than or equal to $20. I can't go over that amount. We got our old pal Slugger for the Kansas City Royals. Got to work 200 hours of community events. Slugger's worked 137 hours so far. We got to write this as an inequality. So it's okay if he works more than that. But let's see. So he's got X more hours plus his 137 has got to be greater than or equal to 200. So if we took 137 away, we find out that he's got to work at least 63 more hours. If we graph that, we can put 63 here, close circle because it's equal to, and greater than. All right, 2 to go. Solving inequalities. One little thing you got to pay attention to that's different than equations. So here we can add 25 to both sides. This is x is less than 18. So we put 18 where the little mark is. It's an open circle, and we're to the left because it's less than. We can check it. What's a number less than 18? 0. Is 0 less than 18? Absolutely. All right, here we are. The only big difference is right here. Very important. When you multiply or divide an inequality by a negative number, you got to switch the inequality sign from less than to greater, greater than less than. So here's what we have. This is kind of like a -4 right here on the bottom. So I have to make this just x. So I'm going to multiply both sides by -4. Okay. So -4 multiplied and divided is just 1. But here's where I got to flip the sign. So this is now -24. Okay, notice how the inequality sign flipped. When you multiply or divide both sides by a negative number, you got to do that. So we put our -24 here. It is closed because it's equal to and it's greater than. That's what we have. All right. So that is the study guide for the Unit 2 and 3 pretest. If I can get this back on me here. There we go. So go through that. The next time that you could come on into class, we're going to have you go ahead and do the Unit 2, 3 study guide for those 4 concepts. It's totally up to you if you want to do it too. If you're thinking, you know, I'm kind of shaky with a lot of those things, it would be good for me to go through. This is where you have to be an advocate for yourself here, okay? But if you feel strongly like, hey, I know how to do that, I can do those things, then you know what? Give it a try. Challenge yourself. Go for it, okay? So thanks for watching. Look forward to working with you more in Unit 2 and in Unit 3 with the things that you definitely need help with or that are new to you along the way. Thanks for watching. As always, see you next time.